Well, now that we've leveled up, we can do the quest that I was looking at before as well. While we're here, we may as well just do some McCarran quests. We can do, put a spell on you as well. Alright, Vault 22 wasn't as bad as I remembered. I suppose because I remembered what I needed to do, it wasn't too bad. Those plank things still scare me. It's just a horror. It's really just the horror of it, right? Like, imagine you're breathing in spores, you don't even know it, and from the inside you're being turned into a freaking mushroom. That's scary. Well, I think so anyway. Certainly would not want it to happen to me. Okay.
Keeley just called in. You should have heard the director. But wait up. Now look here. She wouldn't let him finish a sentence. Just reamed him out for sending all those people to the vault. I've never seen his face so red and twitchy. Thanks for keeping her safe. Here's the caps I promised. I knew I had a good feeling about you.
Right, goodbye.
Thanks again. Really, I owe you.
800 caps? Yo? Let's talk to Professor. Hey, Professor.
I received a pleasant call from Dr. Keeley. It seems we have you to thank for keeping her alive. Very charitable of you.
The Vault 22 data is gone. Destroyed.
Destroyed? Really? I find that hard to believe. More likely, you failed to locate the proper server.
The plants in the vault were dangerous. We destroyed the data.
We? We? You were a part of this? After we made an explicit agreement, you have the fucking goal to destroy priceless scientific data? The authorities are going to hear about this. They're going to know your name. They're going to know your goddamn face. Now get out of this office. Get out.
Nobody gives a shit about what you have to say. I was half expecting to get some NCR infamy there, but... Nope. Because nobody cares about what Dr. Thomas has to say. Like, oh... oh, Dr. Thomas said that he destroyed the data. Oh, nobody cares, Dr. Thomas.
You're back.
Do you need help? Okay, I think now that I'm level 12, I can go talk to Contreras. From what I read before. Yeah, I think we'll do Contreras' quest, so we may as well do, investigate the spy. I think that makes sense. Yeah, some of these quests have a lot of back and forth walking. Like, I feel like they're, like, obviously, you know, they're trying to give you the scale of the size of the airport. But I don't think that we really had to walk this far just to get to, you know, the quartermaster's office or whatever. But that's just me. Okay, now that I'm level 12, he should.
So you're back.
Okay, what kind of supplies do you have in
Are
mind?
you implying I have some kind of
here we
secret
go.
under the table stash I only offer to certain clients? Because that could get a man in trouble.
I can be pretty resourceful. Perhaps we could work out a deal?
Now you're talking my language. I do have an expanded inventory for people I can trust. If you're willing to do a little legwork for me, I could give you access to my stash, and at a discount. Many of these items aren't available in the NCR, and you'll be hard-pressed to find them at a better price anywhere else.
What do you need done?
Well, I can't exactly go wandering off the base whenever I want, you know. They're already suspicious. I can hear the MPs now. Gee, Contreras, I didn't know you had so many friends in the gun runners. Speaking of which, guess your first stop. You're just passing a little note to a man named Isaac for me. I want to know which girl he likes.
Okay.
Great, let me know what he says. They're almost a straight shot north from here, up past the sharecroppers. Take your...
Yeah. I'm gonna turn him in because we get we get the gun that I wanted. Yeah, I'm gonna snitch on him. Sorry, guys. I know that snitches get stitches, as they say, but you know, I do want this machine, so I will be turning him in. So I think now I can talk to Lieutenant Boyd. Hopefully. Do I want to do the interrogation? I don't think I've got the skills to do the interrogation unless I just plan on beating the guy senseless, which doesn't really seem that appealing to me.
Hey. You're back.
I guess I have to... I guess I have to do the interrogation. Alright, well, let's do it.
That's the spirit. Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in.
Oh, it's really cold. Oh, no. Alright, we're gonna beat this prisoner to get information.
Long time no see, Silus.
Lieutenant. I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was...
Yeah, you guys have to wait here, because I don't want you
I'll
coming in
sit.
here and shooting the
I
prisoner.
was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
Oh my god.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top.
What a
and
creep.
bottom.
Yeah.
Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles.
Not quite.
You know what? I don't regret
Fit it
beating this
just
guy
right,
up now.
Your body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong
You know
to.
what, Boone?
And it's that
Let's beat the
constant
shit out of this guy.
reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
Yeah, this is not the face of a docile man.
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't. Oh, and Silus? If you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in.
Yeah.
You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
Hello there.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm?
I think you're confused. I'm with the excrement right now.
You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order.
You must miss giving orders now that all your men are dead.
Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture
Yeah, then
because
why
they are
didn't you
not
kill
trusted to
yourself?
make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information
Hey,
to
Master.
my captors.
Sounds to me like you were too gutless to follow Caesar's orders.
I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard.
Ooh,
I'll
boo.
spill your guts all over this room. Get away from me.
Company.
Whoa, easy there. You're supposed to rough him up a little, not kill him.
I'm not trying to
Maybe
kill him.
Step outside a minute. Let off some steam.
Had enough.
I think my friend doesn't like you, Silus. I don't know how much longer I can keep him under control.
That's
You think this will make me talk? A beating? This is the best you can do?
Not
What's the
just
sound
any
effect when I
beating,
turn around?
Silus. A savage beating. A beating that you'll be reminded of every time you feel pain from now on. When my friend's done with you,
What are you doing down
you
here?
won't have any of your teeth left. You'll be drinking your food through a straw. Your ribs will never heal properly, and it will hurt every time you breathe. It'll be like your collars.
Do you guys hear that
Silus.
noise?
Impossible to forget.
Go to hell.
Huh. Not the sort of wit I've come to expect from you, Silus.
You're getting nothing from me.
I'm getting entertainment. That's something. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna spill your guts to me? Or am I gonna let my friend the Maniac back in here for some playtime?
Yes, let the Maniac back in.
Silent treatment, huh? Have it your way. Come on back in.
Let the Maniac back in.
Oh, and let me check you for weapons one more time. For your safety as well as his.
Hello again.
You hit like a bedridden old woman.
Lucky you can borrow my dentures when I knock all your teeth out.
It'll take more than that to get me to talk, worm.
Yeah, his fighting skills are shit. Yeah, he's not allowed to retaliate. If he retaliates, she said that she would shoot him. Yeah, come on.
Eat this.
Boone, put your gun away, bro. I hear him pulling his gun out there. I wish I had some unarmed techniques, like the one where you can put their feet out. Yeah, come on. It's the lamest interrogation ever.
Watch out!
Eat this.
Okay, I need to not hit him too hard that he dies.
Enough, this is pointless.
I'm
I'm dead to the Legion either way, I'll tell you what I know. But you should know that Caesar has always kept his own counsel. He never reveals anything that would make him vulnerable. My knowledge will not prevent the inevitable. This camp will be ash within months. Maybe weeks.
I'll be the judge of that. Let's hear what you've got to say.
Something is wrong with Caesar. Something he is attempting to hide from his men. But it was obvious before we set out on this last mission. For 3 days, we awaited his order to dispatch us. 3 days. But he hid in his tent, refusing to give orders, complaining of headaches. He looks different now than he used to. His face is sunken, sickly. But any questioning of his health enrages him.
There must be more you can tell me.
There is one other thing that may interest you.
Yes, I do know that.
I know that Caesar has planted a spy here. Every night, details of NCR troop movements are broadcast from a radio on this base to Caesar's camp. The spy has been here a long time, since before the entire conflict began. He's an officer. If I knew who he was, I would tell you. If I escape and he's alive to report it, the Legion would hunt me down. But like I said, none of this information will change the outcome for you. No force can hold back the tide of the Legion.
Alright. Follow me, Boone. Follow me, Rexy boy. Alright, where's the lieutenant? Hello.
That was fun to watch. I'd have you do it
Yeah,
again, but
it
I'd
did look
probably
a
get
bit
in
awkward
trouble.
because of the graphics,
This'll
but...
do the NCR a lot of good, so you should be proud. Here's the standard fee. Plus, I threw in the price of a good show on the strip. That's from me personally. You can beat up my prisoners anytime.
You can beat up my prisoners anytime.
Yep. See you around. You're back.
Yeah, it's just the graphics are not that good. Alright, I want to do this quest where I figure out this other business, so... Current arms request, Isaac. Isaac! So he was near the sharecropper farms. Hang on. figure out what I'm supposed to do in this quest. Okay, so I have to hack the guy's computer. This is Fallout. Yeah, it's one of my favorite games. So I need to go back and hack the armory guy's computer. I do want to do the spy quest, but I don't know if I've got the skill to do it. Like, I don't know if I've got the right stats to be able to complete. I'll give it a go. What's the worst thing that could happen? Yeah, this game is quite old, guys. Don't forget. This game came out in 2010, so it's 14 years old. But I remember playing it right when it came out. What a game. So it's still, I would say it's still one of my... Oh, Tsunami, thank you for the raid. I'll give you a quick shout out. Alrighty. What were you guys up to today? No Straight Roads. I don't know that one. But hopefully you guys had a fun stream, and welcome to some New Vegas. We're just doing some NCR quests right now. We went through Plant Vault, which was fun. Okay. Oh, the hacking minigame. I don't know whether I love or hate the hacking minigame. Boss check, good idea. Oh, this is going to help us a lot. It's a rhythm battle court story game. And it was really fun. That's good to hear. Yeah, I'm having a good time so far. I went to the Plant Vault, which was scary. But I survived. Histories. Threatens. Following. Depending. That was way closer than it should have been. Alright. Download his weapons manifest. Okay, now I can snitch on him, I think. You haven't played Fallout. A friend of yours started playing. You've been watching them. Ah, very nice. Yeah, it's a great series. All the games are worth playing, for their own reasons. Gonna lurk? No worries. Enjoy lurking, and thank you once again for the raid. It means a lot. So for those who are new to the stream, I'm Kaz the Cat. And I play all sorts of different games. Oh, you played a little bit of Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is very different. The combat and stuff is really fun. It's less of an RPG and more of an action game, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It depends what you're looking for, I guess.
You're back.
Yeah, here we go. I've proved that Sergeant Contreras is involved in criminal activity.
That may be the worst kept secret on the base. I'd be more surprised if you had proof he wasn't involved in criminal activity. But if you have proof, you're the envy of every MP stationed here. What'd you find?
I hacked into his computer and found evidence he's selling guns.
Little bastard. I'm sure some of those find their way into the hands of our enemies, too. Alright, thanks for telling me. I'm gonna have him rounded up. Pretty impressive work there. Wish I could keep you around. But for helping me nail this guy, I think you should have a little keepsake. Here, it's not contraband, but I confiscated it from Contreras last week, because he was being smarmy and I was sick of his bullshit.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Here we go. Now we have this machine. No, that's that gun, not this machine. There we go. It's an M1 Garand. A really old school World War II era gun. Yeah, but this is a really, it's a good weapon. Okay, so we know that the spy is in the radio tower at night. So, what time is it? I think if we go to the tower, we might actually catch the spy in the act. I think the game just crashed. Yes, it did. Gotta love New Vegas. Alright, one crash in 1.5 hours is pretty good. I love how that's like the standard. It's like, oh, I actually played quite a while before the game crashed. Let me know if there's no sound or anything like that, folks. Just in case. There should still be sound, but... yeah, it's still coming through. Alright, sweet. So I remember there was one time when the game crashed, the sound wasn't projecting into OBS anymore. Alright, the thing that I need to remember is I need to remember where exactly the radio tower is. I remember it's like right at the back. But I don't remember exactly where. I think it's out this way.
Hello.
Hello. It's one of these towers, I think, is the radio tower. Actually, it's that really tall one. But yeah, long story short, the spy is Captain whatever his name is. But literally the guy who's been assigned to investigate the case of the spy is the spy. I know it sounds ridiculous. You might be thinking that's crazy, but that's just how like incorporated the Legion is into like that's how deep this guy's cover is. He's been undercover for so long that he's in a position like that where he is like in charge of like the investigation to find out a spy. Oops. Damn it, accidentally. Right. Alive. I guess I'm not allowed to go into the radio tower. Maybe I'm like skipping too much. I probably actually have to talk to the captain first before I can actually begin the investigation. Yeah, if you join the Legion, you can actually help this guy carry out his plan.
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
Colonel Shu wanted me to help you look into the recent intelligence leaks.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
Where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd, or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
Who should I be talking to?
Well, I'll leave that to you.
Alright, yeah. What do you do here?
Officially, I'm in charge of Bravo Company. But since General Oliver has Bravo and most of our forces here garrisoned, I'm free to do other things. So I work with Colonel Shu on logistics, patrols, supply lines, reinforcements, that sort of thing. Lately, it's been less about that, and more about figuring out how that information is getting leaked to raiders. It's a big base with a lot of unhappy soldiers. They get stir-crazy. Hard to separate the malcontents from the actual culprit.
He's literally in the perfect position to do the maximum amount of damage. So he knows where the supplies are coming in. So he can tell people, you know, oh, the supplies are coming in. It's literally like the worst case scenario. This is like the best possible like spy that you could put in a position. Well, I can't talk to Contreras, he's in jail. Where's Lieutenant Boyd? Alright, let's wait until morning.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Can I not talk to Contreras while he's in jail? I guess not. Oh, there we go.
You're back.
Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
Tell me about the break-ins.
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
Would you be willing to give me the control tower access key so I can check it out?
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
Who's missing?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as
what is
worrisome.
with that model's face?
He left on a dangerous assignment.
Me or the
Colonel Shu sent him out.
NPC?
Now I think he feels guilty
If it's
not
the
having
NPC,
any
this
way to
game is
check
very
up on
old,
him.
and it was on outdated tech. It was on outdated
So
tech
yourself.
even when it was released.
Yep. See you around.
Yeah, it's. I don't know why
You
she's
got
sitting in
something
front
to
of
say,
these.
or do you always look like that?
She said that to the dog. She said, "Do you have something to say, or do you always look like that?" To this poor dog. Yeah, the game is quite old, so that's why all the models look a bit scuffed. Alrighty. Dog took issue, pork. Yes. Alright. Okay. I want it to be about 11, I think. 11 PM. I don't think I put it far back enough, but that's alright. Alright, we need to be sneaky here. Because this spy has an evil plot. Ah, shit, I'm too early. Right, let's wait one more hour. I think the spy should be in here now. No. Is it because I'm too close? Ah, there we go. I saw him go inside. Alright. Shh. Alright. Let's be sneaky, chat.
Lupa, this is Frumentarius Picus. Over.
Go ahead, Picus.
Afternoon patrol enters Fiend territory at 1300. Have them mind that stretch.
10-4, Picus. Fiends will be alerted.
Roger, Lupa.
What's the status of your primary mission, Picus?
Charge. What are you doing here? You don't have clearance.
I have clearance for catching spies.
I don't know what you mean. Hey!
I think I screwed this up. Alright, well let's try and see if we can defuse the bomb. I think we might be too late. I don't think you're meant to get I think you're meant to get detected. Alright, well we'll try and disarm the bomb. I do want to disarm the bomb, so I'll reload if I have to. Okay, okay. Run. Is this the monorail? Okay, here we go. Alright. Deactivate. Okay. Crisis averted. Alright, there we go. Oh!